Uh, what's up, everybody? It's Saturday night, and we're gonna play some D&D tonight. And tonight, running the campaign is Mark McClancy. He's all the way down there. So,
No, no, no. On the far left of your screen, I guess. That's where I am. So welcome to, I don't know, episode 9? 10, 20, 40,
no,
60? I don't know. I
9.
think it's
I got
episode
9.
9.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Episode 9. 9 is our theme number of the day. I feel like on the Sesame Street. Diablo Blob is not here because he
Blob?
has someone in his household. Blob. Got Diablo Bob. Because there's someone in his household who happens to be turning 9. And so we'll be without his presence, but we're going to play anyway because that's what we do on Saturdays. So why don't we go around and do player intros? Why don't we start with Rag?
Hey everybody, Matikura here, and I am playing Rag, who is a bearkin barbarian who likes to turn really, really big and squish things and throw things off ships and that sort of fun stuff.
Related miscellany. All right, miscellany. All right, and why don't we go to Drake, who's playing Dudius?
What's up, everybody? I'm playing Dudius, a just like everyone else, a third level character, but he's a cleric, and his race is a Celestian, and he is the awesomest, bestest cleric there ever was. Just ask him; he'll tell you so. And I'm also
Exactly.
playing Justin Case, which is Diablo Bob's character, and he's an artificer that likes to um, heal people. I don't.
Yeah. Jabs them with syringes of
Yeah,
healing
yeah.
stuff.
He's a better healing
Med pack.
than the cleric. Yeah, because
Yeah,
he's got
so you've
healer's
got all
feet.
the healing motions and feelings.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and our anchor man, handed over to Ilios.
Spencer77 playing Elios Melos, a Unikin wizard of the scribe flavor.
I gave you the perfect setup to say, stay classy, Panovo. Anyway, all right. So when we last left our heroes,
Sorry.
they had played with ships and stuff. There you go. And they had found some things. They found some loot, but they also found, oh no, they found the key before. What the hell did they find on the boat? They found some stuff. All right, they had a couple people who escaped from the boat. They have line of sight to the spices that they were probably on this ship and maybe transferred off into another ship. But what else did they learn on the ship? Anyone want to volunteer? Anybody remember?
I don't remember shit. I remember fighting some people on a boat, and we have a key, and the key didn't fit shit on this boat. We're supposed to go find something somewhere else.
Well, we captured some guy, and he was kind of
Oh
taking
yeah.
us to where that key is
Oh
supposed to fit.
yeah, Tarek told you where on the land that key might best be utilized, and it was a building on the dock area. So let's see. Here you go. So you learned a bunch of things. Um, so Tarkin is the person you charmed, uh, and Tarkin, when you came back to land and then handed him over to authorities, told you that back on the shore there was a building right near the docks that the other pirates were using, and that may be Rag Knock, not to be confused with our Rag, but the other Rag, and that might be where that key could be used. You also identified that the spices were on the ships and they were transferred to the Celestial Voyager, which is not currently present. And the ship that you found, other than a little bit of treasure you looted from the captain's suite, was bare, meaning there's no cargo in it. What else you got? All right, so you are, let's figure out where the heck you are. I don't have that screen up, but I can do that. You're on a map somewhere, that's my guess.
What's up, Sambarchi? Yeah, we're on a map, 183 coastal town, 6 by 60 grid, 100 DPI.
There you go.
Sadak.
Yeah, we got that kind of technology around here. All right, so you are back in the dock. Let me make sure I put you there. Because, you know,
Ooh.
we were out at sea and then we came to land and then things happened and I forgot how this game works apparently because you can't look for maps in the images tab. Like, just doesn't like that.
This is a nice map.
Yeah, it's a Zovia map. I like our maps.
It's ZoviaRPG.com or patreon.com/Zovia, Zovya. And no, we're not sponsored. No, I'm kidding.
No. Also, apparently, she had a lot of Michigas related to the hurricanes in Florida. Kind of also what I heard.
Yeah, those hurricanes suck.
They're kind of annoying. There you go. All right. Let's start.
Actually, they blow.
Ba-dum. All right. Reshare the
Uh-oh.
map with you.
Uh-oh, I found something that could be a problem.
What's a problem? We don't like problems. What are
No.
problems?
Let's not go there. It's a bearskin rug.
Oh, yeah. I might get taken wrong. Yes. That's all right. You can probably find a thing with humanoid skins, too.
That is a huge bearskin rug.
Right?
That's like 20 feet.
There's a bear out there saying, "Man, it's cold."
Yep.
Yeah. No kidding.
He's probably
All right,
a revenant bear now. He's like, I seek my vengeance upon thee and my skin.
All right. Let me add a pointer. So the building to which you were directed is this one up here. Do you see my pointer that I added to the north of you?
No. Oh, there it is.
No?
Yes.
It's kind of
I
yellow.
can-
It's a little hard to see. It's yeah. This one. We
Not hard
we
to
have the
see.
ability to ping too. See, ping, ping.
Yeah. I'm just, there's this tool called Fantasy Grounds, and there used to be this show on Sunday nights that taught me how to use it, but since there isn't, I forget how everything works. Yeah, that's it.
Maybe the ping could be both buttons, and you got to push something with your little pinky toe at the same time, and then it would ping like
Left and right at the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
left right at the same time is now the draw tool. But I give up the left right draw tool maybe to have the left-right ping. I don't know.
Oh, wait. I can't. Ah! Keep hitting the wrong thing here.
I
Trying to
don't
prove
know.
your movement, and I just used the ping tool instead.
I think if we just had some color up top, I would be happy. Like if the ping was like green or something, then I could see it faster. Be like, ping, the
Got it.
button, the ball.
So is anyone going to join Helios?
Oh shit! I'm
You
I'm
know
running
what?
two
I can just.
characters. Yeah, we're all going over there.
You're going to walk through buildings and walk on water. I love it.
Cutting corners.
It's all right.
I can fly.
So you are at this building.
Is the guy with us anymore? The charm
No,
guy?
you handed him over to authorities.
Oh, that's right. The Athatai.
Yeah.
And this is like Ragnarok's safe house kind of thing, is what we're thinking.
Yeah, it's crash pad on land, or maybe a little storage for loot. You're not exactly sure what.
He might have something on the side. We don't know. We don't know.
You don't know?
You know, we should have hired a thief. He could check doors
What
for
for?
traps.
I'm going to
My
cast
Warhammer's for.
Comprehend Languages as Ritual.
Okay. You are comprehensive and lingual.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Rag's Warhammer since he's gonna use it to detect traps.
So I am
work?
gonna cast a spell.
What?
How's
What?
that? Yeah, Rag
Wait,
is gonna
That's the first
cast.
one?
If you go
first
duking
time
right
I've done
here
it.
in the street, that's not casting a spell. I'm just saying.
It's a different kind of spell, but it is a spell.
Do bears shit in the middle of the street?
They shit anywhere they please.
Who's going to tell him no?
So I am going to cast Detect Poison and Disease, and then search the door. You
See
all
if
right.
it's
sense the presence and locations of
Poisonous
poisons,
era.
poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you.
All right.
Other than
So,
Dudius, what other diseases or poisons do I?
there's on the door handle. There's the clap. Does that
So if
show up? Does that show?
is that like a check you need to do, or does it just tell you if
No,
there's
it's
things?
just automatic.
All right. You detect there is a poison needle in the lock to the door.
Aha. Who needs a rogue?
Very cool, it worked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just know that now that there's a poison needle. Now we still can't do
Yeah,
nothing
but-
about it.
That's what the Warhammer's for.
I mean, you could try and pick the lock, or you could just smash the door in with a warhammer.
Well,
like,
That-
isn't the artificer the closest thing we have to
The
somebody that
lockpick.
could pick
Is
a
he
lock?
trained?
I don't believe he's proficient.
Oh. He could have his Michael as servant to it, and we don't care then, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yes.
Reach your hand in there and remove the poison needle. I don't know. Does he?
All right.
Does
I will.
his thing
I will
have a
stipulate
name?
that can happen. So the needle has been removed, and now it's just a traditional lock without a trap.
He throws it in the water. Bloop.
Is it locked?
Yes, it is locked.
Should we?
Okay.
You think we should see if someone's home first before we smash the
Knock.
door in there, Rag? Maybe his mom lives here.
Yes.
She'll just let us in.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll pound on the door.
You pound on the door. You wait a few moments.
Little pig, let me in. Oh.
Nobody arrives to the door.
We have badges.
Ooh, badges. Nice.
We're adventurers.
Can I try to shoulder the door in?
This is official.
Kinda-
You do have a key, you know.
Oh, we'll try that first.
We'll try.
The key fits.
What?
What?
So
Oh,
you
God.
realize that the most visible lock was the one that was poisoned, and it's not really a lock; it's more of just a trap. But you also noticed there was another lock, which was a smaller lock, which fits the key, the small key that you have, and that works, and the door is
Nice.
unlocked. Are you going to open the door?
Rag will open the door, yes.
Okay,
Stand
open
back.
the door.
Just in case fireball goes off.
The door is open. You may all roll initiative. No, just kidding. How that happens.
I'll step in.
You step in. You're inside of a dwelling of sorts, more like a warehouse room with a stove and a bed. So there's a bunch of crates and boxes and little.
My detect poison is still active. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So
You
I'm
do not-
searching around. So,
You do detect in one of the boxes a faint presence of poison. And these kind of crates, you can tell he kind of started using them as furniture. So there's like clothes and miscellany and like small knife and traveling supplies and
It's
things
like-
like that in a few of them.
It's like
They're kind of
I'll
like
separate out the box with the poison
It's
in
like
it.
having 4 or
You-
5 treadmills in your room. Suddenly, their clothes hang
exactly.
on
You
them.
find a small
Boxes
vial which is
stacked.
radiating the poison sense, and you're pretty sure that's the poison that was used.
Nice.
Has the same kind of hum and glow.
Anybody thirsty?
Are homunculus immune to poison? I am. I don't know if he can talk. What?
I know imps are. I don't know about homunculuses though. Yeah, we'll take that poison.
Okay, so you
Vial,
take the
whatever it
poison.
is.
I'll put a vial of poison on the party sheet. Is that care?
Yeah.
Um, awesome.
And then
Oh,
I
wait,
guess begin searching, sniffing,
Yeah,
smelling.
so you
looking.
you turn the place over basically, right?
We'll come in and help.
Okay, so you all search. I mean, you're unopposed, so it's not like
Like, we'll come in and close the door so it's not
Mm.
obvious we're looting this place from outside.
ransacking the place.
okay. That's a good precaution. And so you find. Let's see. Let me go to the party sheet and put the poison on there. So you find, like household items, some traveling kit, some sailor gear. Like a small knife, a whetstone, that kind of stuff, right? Just like not major things. You don't find any treasure, as it were. But then you do find this leather satchel that
Ooh.
is bound, like with a metal buckle. I don't know why I didn't drop this item onto the party sheet, but I'll work on that.
Let's see if this is magical.
I can't find magic.
I think
I can just find
I think
poison.
Dudious can cast detect magic as a ritual. Let's see. Ability, no, actions.
I can do it in one round. So I'll do the
It's a
ritual in a
merce.
round.
Whoa,
All right.
speedy.
So there is magic of some sort inside of the bag, for sure.
Oh, the buckle.
Not the buckle itself, but the contents of the satchel has something magical in it.
Oh, I can
Is the
detect
satchel
poison and
locked?
disease as a ritual too. As a cleric.
I can't do it as a ritual, but I can do it once a day.
I'll look in the bag.
All right, so you unbuckle the bag, you open it. Inside, there's a sheaf of some parchment papers, and there is kind of looks like a rock on a string. I mean, it's still in the bag, but you kind of notice like the stone and the string around it.
And that's what's magical?
Yeah.
Do I recognize it without touching it?
You do not.
Oh yeah, it's like obvious.
So it's kind of like a stone. It has a clasp at the top that connects the stone to the string. So it's not like tied around it. Maybe like
Is it?
fashioned like a piece of jewelry.
Did you find a feminine hygiene product or something there? What is that?
All right, so I'll take 1 minute and cast Identify on it
All right.
as a ritual.
So you identify. Well, first I'll show you what it looks like.
You can cast a
You,
ritual as a in a minute. Nice.
yeah.
Ooh.
You identify that, and you've heard of this only briefly, but it's a finding stone or a compass stone, and it can help you find the location of something. You don't know all the conditions necessary to give it the destination, but when it has the destination, it'll help you get to it. You got to do a little more research on how it works.
So it's
You
like
don't have great knowledge.
Captain Jack Sparrow's black his compass. It's like you got
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that type of concept.
you got to think of where you want to go.
Well, there may be more to priming the location of the stone, but it's that type of concept where it could take you to multiple things if you load the destination instructions into the Google map, right? Like it's kind of that deal. And it's I will add it to the party sheet. It's not a proper item yet, so just bear with me here.
All these gems that nobody took.
Yeah, well, we got a bunch of rocks.
Who's our party lugger?
Probably me.
Yeah, I would.
I
I
mean
would
the
make him
gems don't
bear it.
the gems don't weigh nothing, but
No.
I think
Would you like to
Ilios,
inspect
yeah.
the papers?
Yes,
The parchments.
I have my comprehend languages running.
All right. So the first thing you find looks like a letter.
Dear Mom.
And it starts out, Esteemed Sage Eldrick Thistlewood, I trust this missive finds you in a state of intellectual vigor, as I, Archmage Thararon, Winds Whisper, have a matter of profound import that necessitates your scholarly attention. It has come to my erudite consideration that the region surrounding the city of Clearwood may be under influence of as of yet undiscovered mana shard. This conjecture, while speculative, is rooted in particular manifestations of wild magic and the ominous presence of dark forces that have been reported with increasing frequency. Such phenomena, I surmise, could only be the result of a potent arcane artifact exerting its influence upon the natural order. You keep reading. The recent proliferation of an inexplicable power surges, particularly during the execution of summoning rituals, as further substantiates my hypothesis. These surges, which have been documented to cause significant disruptions in the local magical equilibrium, suggest the presence of a mana shard whose energies are being inadvertently tapped into. Moreover, the persistent curse of eternal nightmares, which has afflicted several individuals in this vicinity, may well be a byproduct of this artifact's latent malevolence. It is imperative that we ascertain the veracity of these occurrences and their potential linkage to a mana shard. I implore you, Sage Thistlewood, to embark upon a rigorous investigation into these arcane anomalies. Your task is to seek out evidence of strange magical events that may corroborate my theory. Pay particular attention to any cryptic occurrences or disturbances that defy conventional magical understanding. Your findings will be instrumental in either validating or refuting the existence of the elusive mana shard, and thus your diligence in this matter is of paramount importance. Furthermore, I have reason to believe that a crypt nestled within the gorge of some repute may hold historical significance pertinent to our inquiry. This crypt, shrouded in mystery and steeped in antiquity, could potentially serve as a repository of knowledge regarding the origins of the Mana Shard and its subsequent influence on the region. I expect you to delve into the annals of history and unearth any records or lore that pertain to such locations. Your research should be exhaustive, leaving no stone unturned of enlightenment. There's only 2 more paragraphs. You're good. In conclusion, Thace Thistlewood, I trust that you will approach this endeavor with the intellectual rigor and scholarly acumen that I have come to expect from one of your standing. Your findings will undoubtedly contribute to the greater understanding of the arcane forces at play in Clearwind and may well lead to the discovery of a Mana Shard's unparalleled power. I await your report with bated breath, confident that your efforts will yield the insights we so desperately seek. Yours, in the pursuit of arcane mastery, Archmage Stalaron, Wind Whisperer. Yes, so you read the Pompous Dude's letter.
Do I know anything about Thistlewood?
You do not know anything about Thistlewood or Wind Whisperer. So Wind Whisperer being the Archmage, Thistlewood being the Sage.
So if it has to have a seal, like a
It does have like a
wax
rune
seal.
symbol.
Is it
The wax seal is... these are just the contents of a letter, not the delivery mechanism.
it's
Not the
written in
envelope.
common?
It is written in a language that you do not understand, but because of comprehend languages, it was comprehended. You think it's some type of magician's version of thief cant, like some secret language they developed for secure communication for non-magicians anyway.
And this was in the satchel with the compass stone, right?
It was.
So you think the compass stone might point to this anal crypt?
Maybe you have that ass backwards.
What? I heard the word crypt and anal, so I just put them together.
Ancient. But what you do remember is there is a library of scholarly knowledge on the other side of town.
Yeah.
Where Ilios has spent some time researching things previously in earlier adventures, right?
Correct.
Now, none of you really have much current knowledge about mana stones. You've heard a few things. They're reputed to be mana shards. They're artifacts that are so powerful, like thousands of years ago, wars were launched over who had one.
I don't think this is of import. I think this is just somebody chasing a fable. I doubt there's any truth to this.
Ooh.
But I can take it back to the library. We can see if this...
Why would this guy
Thistlewood is
Ragnarok
still
have
around.
this letter?
Maybe he stole it. He was a thief. Maybe he killed this archmage Thalorian Wind Whisper and stole this rock. I don't know.
Stranger things have happened in Panovo, right?
But this is exactly what we're trying to stop, isn't it?
Well, as you reflect, there is a series of unexplained events that have occurred to you that, if there was some type of powerful magical item in the background, could connect these otherwise random episodes. Like your curse, like the wizard's tower exploding, like the druid going rogue.
Can we tell if this stone points to this crypt?
I think
You might have to research how the stone works, and maybe get a little more background on mana shards first.
Library.
You might be on a trip to the library.
Library.
That's
Library.
for brainy
The
people.
library.
I'll leave that to Ilios.
I think we should keep the satchel and all together.
Okay.
Satchel, paper, and the stone.
There are a few other papers of random topics.
Like in with the.
Correspondence between merchants and things like that, but they're not of. This was the only thing that was interesting.
And this was in the satchel. These other papers were also in the satchel.
Yeah, there was like 8 or 10 different, correspondences of various kinds in the thing. So maybe like, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, does the satchel look like a high quality, like something
Yeah,
an archmage would have?
it's a very fine leather good that like a noble person might have,
Right. So not
or
something
or a
necessarily
personal assistant of a nobleman or something like that. Not
Does it-
like a a kid you paid a copper to deliver a message.
Does it
Right?
have a sigil or anything on it? A
Monogram,
crest?
initials.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh.
TW.
You think it's made of leather, and that probably came from a cow.
I think this has a strap on it.
It's got a strap on? Yeah.
Well, of course, since I'm playing 2 characters, I get to roll twice, don't I?
Possible
Wait.
you do.
Is he
I
any
mean,
good?
Justin knows about construction-y things.
He's
bad
got
we
a
don't have a
better
cleric who can cast
investigation
guidance.
than Duties does, and he's not even trained in it. And he rolls better.
Even without
He
guidance.
notices something. So Justin notices that there is a faint embossing on the inside flap of the case. Right? So you know how you like the finished outer leather and then you have the leather inside kind of thing? Like the flap?
This says Louis
And
Vuitton.
it says Louis Vuitton, exactly. No, but it is a rune that you recognize from one of the shops in the Grand Bazaar. Not a rune, like a logo, I guess is a better way to put it. So the, Grand Bazaar version Louis Vuitton type thing, but not as blatant. It's way subtle.
He's going to say, didn't we see this down in the Great Bazaar? He's going to tell everyone. I don't know how he talks. Does he talk like Michelangelo?
Yeah.
There you
Anybody
go.
have pizza? Yeah.
There you go.
So yes,
It's totally
you all
awesome,
recall
dude.
there was a leather goods shop in the Grand Bazaar when you were night watch duties or investigation, if that's what you call what you were doing. And you do recognize the symbol and the leather shop, and it all comes back to you when he sees it and explains the pattern.
So there's
Maybe
a clue.
they know who.
Yeah, maybe they know who they sold it to. I mean,
Maybe it's a one of a kind thing.
It's not like that shop had like a whole bunch of the same stuff. Everything was kind of.
Yeah, it was all bespoke.
Customized. Yeah.
All bespoke. So, what are the intentions of the party?
What's the time of day and kind of? Is it raining?
It is sunny in midday. It's about the 2 full days from now. The fair will start.
So we need to go to the library, and we need to go to the leather shop. And what else do we need to do? We need to get some lunch.
Lunch is always good.
So let's go to the what's on our
Gonna get
way?
up
The
late.
bazaar or the library? Is this where we're calling the library the wizard place?
No, it's on the other side of the river. Like you're outside of the main town right now, right? So if you go back and look at the map of Clearwind, which I will bring back up.
So the thought process is the spices are transferred from the ship we got in a fight on to the Celestial Wind or whatever the name of the thing is. Do we have any idea where that ship's at?
It is not in port currently. You're like in Westport Quay on the lower left-hand side of the map. Like around, well, actually you're at the dock, so you're like out here, but same idea. And so the Grand Bazaar is way up here on the north side of town, and the library is on the other side of the river over here.
What do you guys think?
Depending on your level of zoom.
I'm thinking the library first, and then head over to the leather shop afterward.
Do they let bears in the library?
Yeah, they're multi-species friendly. You're a
Multi-species.
humanoid, you're not a wild animal.
Yeah. Useful for
Except for
hand
maybe at
warmers
parties.
when it's cold.
There's a one book read minimum to get in.
Darn.
I can't go.
Run, Jack.
Well, they have a
run.
sharing agreement with the
Jack, run.
Adventurers Guild, so because you're Adventurers Guild members, you have library privileges. But Ilios is also a Manikeep scholar, right? If I remember correctly, so therefore has library privileges.
All right, so we get meat on a stick, and we head to the library. That's lunch. Meat on a stick.
Yeah, well, you are in the meat and the stick neighborhood because that's where all the cattle slaughterhouses and things are. So you found some excellent meat on a stick.
Does
I'm a
anybody have
Manikeep
Tanya,
any
you're good to
student,
go.
and I still have the robes and stuff that I will don
Yeah.
before I go.
All right, so you progress towards the library. You have lunch. You get over there, so it's like say 2:30 in the afternoon, and you are now at the library. And you go in. The research desk knows you because you've been there before. Or is everyone else going in, or is just Ilios?
Yes, we all go in together.
Okay.
Like behind Ilios though, because he's in charge of us.
I'm here to reach the things on the high shelf.
Tell me, my good man, does the esteemed sage Eldrick Thistlewood work here?
He does not work here. He lives outside of town, but he does come to the library frequently for research.
Very well. And when was the last time he was here? I have something of his that I need to return to him.
Probably a few weeks back. It's been a while.
What of this Archmage, Thalorian Windwhisper?
Don't know that name. Not familiar to me. We don't have a thorough index of the who's who of magedom. And archmages in particular are generally secretive. That's their go-for look.
All right, so I'll start researching and see what information I can find that would relate to this.
What topics would you like to research?
The mana shards within this area, and anything that has been found or rumors of mana shards in this area.
Okay, so you find that Dummy's Guide to Mana Shards. So I'll give you a little background so everybody has it.
Dummy's Guide to Mana.
Mana shards for dummies. Nice.
Mana shards for dummies. Mana shards are described as ancient relics infused with extraordinary magical power. They're remnants from a celestial conflict among the gods, granting immense power and shaping destinies with unrivaled strength and magical abilities. Over time, mana shards became ethereal entities known as mana hearts, when they were no longer in use by mortals or deities. These mana hearts slowly merged with the environment, becoming disguised as ordinary features known only to those attuned to magic. Their influence produced magnificent wonders and perilous phenomena. The rarity of mana shards is emphasized by the legendary status and the fact that they have become forgotten relics tied to unexplored territories. The rediscovery of mana shards, such as the Everjewel, has historically sparked significant events like the Mana Wars. Some of the mana shards are revered as holy relics, while others are kept in secretive collections or remain under constant vigilance. There are countless more mana shards and hidden mana hearts lying dormant within the untamed, subtly shaping the world in mysterious and unfathomable ways. In summary, mana shards are rare, powerful relics of significant historical and magical importance. They are not the same as mana hearts, which are evolved forms of mana shards when they are no longer used by mortals or deities. So that's your sort of mana heart 101. You don't find any correspondence or books that talk about locations of them. You get some more sort of origins. There's a lot of competing about how they came to be. There's some more contemporary works that think they don't exist anymore and they're just legends. So you get, the normal scholarly back and forth. Like 3 economists in the room, you have 5 opinions kind of deal, right?
Correct. I'll go back to the party after a couple hours. Just as I said, these are things of rumor and conjecture that are no longer any real solid proof that they even exist. I think this is a waste of time.
Weren't we supposed to learn about the compass stone as well? How does this thing work? Turn around 3 times and click my heel?
Was the key that we found that was supposed to be to a chest? That was the key that opened the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the key that opened the door. It was like a finer, more sophisticated key than's typically used on doors. And it was really, there was like a secret lock. So
we still don't know where these spices are. I think we should go back to our original and don't get distracted by this whimsical fancy.
All right, so you want to head back to the Grand Bazaar? Because that's where the spice mission came from also.
Well, we want to see if we can figure out how the stone works while we're at the library, right?
All right, so you prod Ilias and say, Ilias, go back and look up how the compass works. Ilias, you going to do that? You're going to resist?
Put a command in it, and then it'll tell you where it goes.
How do you get the command in it? What command do you use? These are questions that need answers.
The script points to the script, perhaps.
All right, so I will research the command stone, then. Compass stone.
Okay. So you look up compass stones. It takes a little while, and you find one sort of oblique reference that leads you to another book. And it says there's sort of like a mix between location things and sending stones. And so basically you need something to load the instruction into the compass stone, like a sending stone. So maybe there's a pair or some other companion. And so typically how they were used, like, the magician or the lord put the instruction in the compass stone of where to go and then send some party out to go follow the instructions, basically, when they couldn't be bothered to go there themselves. But there's 2 pieces. There's the stone and its directions, and then there's the priming stone that loads the instruction into the compass itself.
Is there one loaded into it now?
There does not appear to be, although you're not positive. There can be conditions by which the stone needs to meet for the directions to be unlocked. You got to put in the pin code, that kind of thing.
Encrypted instructions.
Yeah, pretty much.
This stone will self-destruct in 3 seconds after hearing the instruction.
All right, so I'll go back to everybody.
All right.
We need to have some sort of other magic item to insert into this that will then provide the instructions on where you're supposed to go.
So, I guess we have to take a visit out to
Maybe after we're done with the
Sage
spice thing.
Thistlewood's place. Hmm?
Yeah. Maybe after we visit the spice people, we can swing by there and see if he knows anything.
You mean the leather
Okay.
shop?
Well, we were going back to the bazaar or whatever for the market for the spice quest. Right?
Yeah.
The leather shop has also
Yeah, that's also there.
there too. Just to annoy Ilios, trying to get us not to go after the mid-shard.
Do the snipe hunt.
I've actually got a hell of a story that my dad took us snipe hunting.
Oh yeah.
We were 10? Yeah. And we went camping on an island in Alabama. We had to get there by boat. And it's the greatest snipe hunting island ever. Was over on that island. And all day we prepared our snipe sticks and we had to go around the campground and ask for paper bags because that's what you have to hunt snipe. You can't use plastic bags. They'll get out of it. So we went around the campground and asked why are you asking for paper bags? Because we're going snipe hunting. It was great. And then they left us on the island. Brrr, boat left us at night.
Oh.
After the boat left,
Nice.
my brother says, "So, are we done snipe hunting?"
Hold that thought. All right, so you want to go back to the Grand Bazaar and reconnect with Zara Spice Weaver, who's the spice merchant? Provide an
Alright.
update or something.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's been any more
Let him know what we found.
incidences. See if any more children
Okay.
have died. Oh, wrong campaign. Wrong campaign.
There you
It's not
go.
my
I
campaign.
mean, we could kill off a
Always
few
dead
children if you
children
want.
in your campaign, one way or another.
Yeah, it's like,
Simone, we just have to wait longer to get more dead children.
there you go. All right, so you go back to the Grand Bazaar. And on the way, never mind, you're already there. You get to the Grand Bazaar. You go in the Grand Bazaar. You go to see Zara the Spice Weaver, who is his shop. What would you like to tell him? He says, "Oh, I see you're back. What have you learned?"
We found some dead guys. We think we're
Dead guys. Could you be more specific? How does that relate to spice?
well, they smelled like spice, so we killed them.
Smelled like spice. What
Like,
kind of spice?
you know, tarragon and cumin. Maybe
It wasn't just their dinner?
mint. Well, we were in an Indian
Aftershave.
restaurant. I mean,
Turmeric and garam masala and those kind of things? Yeah. Okay.
we explained to them about the pirates and
Ooh, the
the ship.
pirates. Well, I do have one piece of related information.
What?
Since you started your investigations,
Who's
there have been
Jenkin
no.
Canuck? Is that Jenkin? Did you change your name again, Jenkin? What happened?
Must be just passing by. Since you started your investigation, there have been no new thefts.
We suspected that guy Ragnarok. We turned him in.
It just looks so weird
Maybe
now. Jenkin Canuck.
Jankinuk.
It's got to be a Scottish thing. It's a Scottish thing. He's
Are
from
Canucks
Scotland.
Canadians?
Canucks are. This is Kinuk.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yankinuk.
Jenkin
haven't been any
he's
new
in the UK now. That's
thefts
close.
since we started. It maybe it's one of us.
Not just spice, but like, wasn't there other things being stolen from the shops?
There were, but there have been no additional robberies since you were put on the case.
Ah, success. We have solved it. Oh,
Well, you do have one suspect in custody. You did have information about Pirate Network. You do believe that the spices were transferred off to the Crimson Verdant. What the hell was the name of the ship? I can't even remember now.
Jankinpong.
Yeah.
Jankinpong. That's a good one.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
So here's my take. Yeah. I think you should go talk to the mall cop. All right.
Yep, that's where we're good. That's where we're headed.
Sounds good.
Didn't
Is the leather worker in? Do you know? The leather shop?
Yeah, he's on the other. He's like 2 buildings over, or upstairs, around the corner. He gives you kind of vague instructions.
All right, cool. Thank you.
was it like somebody giving you instruction at the straw market in the Bahamas? You just don't go down that alleyway. Just don't do it.
No, you're going to the posh section of the Grand Bazaar. The Rodeo Drive of the Grand Bazaar.
Where you get robbed by fancy people.
Yes, but you pay retail price to get robbed.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than getting robbed by monkeys.
There you go.
And they don't leave anything behind.
We weren't even there 20 minutes and we got freaking robbed blind.
Yeah, we'll let you be our guides.
Yeah, we'll go back here in this dark alleyway.
We'll follow you in this dark alley.
Why are these monkeys following us? Oh shit. The leather shop.
The leather shop. So you go to the other side of the bazaar. You go upstairs where the bar, and you go to the.
How much money can I spend at Justin's? We get some leather.
Currently unlimited percentages.
Leather.
So you go into the shop, you open the door, and you get the traditional shop jingle as you go in of the bells of the door.
That's what I was imagining. Jingle, jingle.
And Bakash comes up to you. You think it's Bakash. He looks like he owns the place. Says, "How may I help you, fine sirs?"
Yes, I'm looking.
He does
for
look
some,
a little sideways at Rag.
Well, Justin's
No, you
gonna
can't make a purse out of me.
see if he could get fitted for a
He's
nice.
He's also a halfling, so Rag is like 5 times taller than him, I think.
I'll try not to step on you. I swear.
He wants to get the studded leather that he's wearing adjusted um, slightly and get an.
Gold-plated studs.
I don't really work in armors.
Well,
I
he's
do more
there's a
travel goods and household goods.
yeah. He
But I'm
says
happy to look at it for you.
we have a buckle of yours that we want to
satchel.
add. It's a satchel, yeah.
Yeah, a
We-
satchel with a buckle on it.
We show it to him.
Yeah.
You recognize this?
Oh, this is a very custom piece. My father must have made this one. He looks it over. Very good. Excellent quality. Probably 100 years old.
Mm.
That's
Looks
almost as
brand,
old as
Nice.
you,
almost
Dudius.
brand new.
Is your
It
father
looks
still
well kept.
alive? Is this guy human? Is
He's a halfling.
Halfling.
halfling? So halflings live a long time in Panovo?
No.
No. So is Frodo
Like,
dead?
well, maybe it's my grandfather made it.
Wow.
Is there any way to know who they made it for?
Maybe. I mean, this is a pretty unique piece.
Does
And
5
let me.
gold make you do some research on it for us?
Oh no, I'll do the research for free. How did you come to own it? And he whispers to somebody else in the shop who comes over. He says something to them. They nod and they kind of run to the back of the shop. And this might take a while. We should have some tea and talk. What can you tell me about how you came to possess it?
Is this
It's
guy
it's the
like
it's the
grilling
Birkin bag
us?
of Panovo.
Is he like grilling us for info, or does he seem?
No, he's like nobody shows up with this unique piece of good because it was even finer than you knew in terms of its construction and quality. Like it's probably
Oh,
worth as much as like some of the houses around here.
we came across it when we were in the middle of apprehending a pirate, and it was in a pile of his other goods, and it didn't look like something that belonged to the pirate. We've turned that pirate over, and we saw this little mark, and that's why we came to you because
Oh.
we don't know.
May I re-inspect the bag in more detail?
Yeah,
Sure.
I
All
can't see
right.
anything, and Dudius, he really can't see anything on the
So
bag.
Dudious is like
he
looking out
takes
the front window, huh?
he takes the buckle. He like pulls the buckle apart and squeezes it back together, and you feel a quick change in the temperature of the air in the room,
Whoa.
and you're like,
Is it like
"What the hell just happened?"
we can like
He's
see
like,
your
"Now look
breath for a
inside the
second or
satchel."
something?
Peek
He
inside.
says, "Now look inside of the satchel."
Oh, it's a whole world in there,
And
little aliens.
it's a
A
pocket
fireball.
universe. No, you look inside, and it looks like it is a double deep bag of holding.
Oh, cool. How'd you do that?
It's one of the features of this bag. That's why it's so rare. One of the reasons why it's so rare.
Yeah.
Is
And
it
if you pull the straps here, the satchel reconfigures its radius so it can be bigger. So instead of having, I don't know, like a 18-inch across diameter, it can actually get to about 3 feet across. So
Whoa.
it can double in size if you manipulate the carry strap a little bit through magic. And you also recall that you did not detect the bag itself was magic. You only detected the stone inside of the bag as having magic.
Mm-hmm.
So he brings some mint tea, and you have some tea, and you chat about this, that, and the other thing. He asks you about your travels and where you go, and
Tell him all the
then you
stories of
seem to
me attacking things and beating them up,
yeah.
This
slightly
is the
embellishing
leather
them as we
worker
go.
guy, right? We don't have any reason to trust this guy, do we?
No.
We don't have any reason to distrust him either.
Well, I
Correct.
want to know if I should distrust him or not. I want to like scrutinize him using some skill.
He owns a
Well,
leatherworking shop. Of course, he can be trusted.
Right? See if he's
leatherworking is a trustworthy industry.
like
He carves up cow skins for a living. He's fine.
Duties is gonna grill him a little, like give him some insight love, and see if he comes up with
All right, roll an insight check.
any plots or something. He's
You think he's a straight up like merchant of a prided merchant who's very confident in his team's ability to produce bespoke goods for their clientele, and you don't detect any attempt to deceive you. Now, you don't know if that's because you didn't detect it or he didn't deceive you, but
Mm-hmm.
has he ever heard of Theleron Wind Whisper?
Therilon, no, but the Wind Whisperers have been sages and scholars for as long as I can remember these parts.
So they're a local guy?
They live outside of town. They like to do their research in the frolicking hills in their underground abodes.
That way, if they blow things up and it doesn't hurt anybody.
Oh no, they're more academics than
Oh,
mixologists or alchemists. They write books, they read more books, they read some more books,
sounds boring.
then they write a complaint about a book they read. But people seek out their knowledge far and wide, and they have their own a number of rare tomes that don't exist in even the library here. And
Oh, hey,
so
maybe
people
they
ask
have
them for,
information on that mana thingy.
The Mana Shard?
Yeah, that thing. The rock. The other rock.
I don't know, but if there's some obscure knowledge, they're likely to have either have the knowledge or some line of sight to it.
So, have you ever heard of Thistlewood?
That's what he just said. That's the Thistlewoods.
What about the Wind Whispers?
Yeah.
Uh,
Wind Whisper. Ooh, that's a name I've not heard in an age.
Is it possible this satchel
Wizard
belongs
wizard folk.
to Wind Whisper?
Yes.
Wizard folk from far away. They're clear on the other side of Panovo, if I remember correctly. At least the ones that I know.
Is that a title or a proper name?
Family name. I mean, they're in this Cereskian Federation. It had something to do with the flying ships. Far from here, on the other side of the mountains.
wait, ships fly?
Oh,
Thought they
this
went
is
in
a
the
waste
water.
of time. If they had flying ships, they could have just researched it and looked for it themselves.
Well, there was also flying eagles, and
They couldn't take the ring, so
they couldn't take the ring. So
bunch of lazy bastards.
No fun to be had there. So a few minutes more go by, and then the up with a piece of paper and hands the piece of paper to Vikash. And Vikash reads it, nods. The shop assistant kind of goes away. He's like, I do have some information about this bag, and I was right. It is 197
Cool.
to be exact.
Oh,
It was a private commission my great-grandfather put together. And it had some magical assistance, which is what I suspected when I saw it. And that's why it doesn't really look as old as it is and as worn as it should be with this much age. It's a very, very fine piece.
Who was it commissioned for?
Well, that's a bit of a problem.
Uh-oh.
Well, you see, we don't talk about that family around here anymore. There's sort of a spoken and written rule that you don't. But all I can say is they used to be very prominent in these parts, very wealthy. They owned most of the farmland to the west of the city. And then they were essentially erased from history.
Whoa. What do you got to do to get erased from history?
Yeah, right. Who do you got to piss off to do that?
Yeah, that's some serious.
Oh, maybe some deity.
It's an off a deity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a archwizard or something.
Could be. So the mystery deepens. But he did confirm, and he did show you that the bag was, in fact, magical.
Can you show me how to work it? Is it hard?
Yeah. No, he gives you the instructions on how to work it. You know, you twist the buckle here, you do this thing with the straps. And, you know, it's something that you can't do accidentally. You know, deliberately do it. And there were no other things in the, you know, magical compartment. There were just these papers, compass stone, which seems like total overkill for this bag. Or sorry, the bag is overkill for the goods that were in it. Can I offer you anything else, gentlemen? Would you like to have a piece commissioned for your traveling?
I think just in case would like a leather turtle shell case.
Sure. Let me take some measurements.
Or maybe a bolo. I don't know, something made out of leather. What would his character want?
Rag is thinking like
Some
collar
artificer
and wrist guards.
artificer little leather balls for the cannon. Like
there you go, like the gadget pouches.
Truck nuts for the cannon.
Yeah.
Does he uses a cannon, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How much are you looking to spend, sirs?
I'm willing to spend up to 20 gold of just in case hard-earned money on a 9-year-old birthday cake.
We have this key ring.
Key ring?
Yeah, it's like going in with $20 budget and going into like, you know, Louis Vuitton.
Publix
Burberry.
today.
Yeah.
Like going into Publix.
You're in a Publix, you're good.
Right.
You get a made in China keychain for $20, but
So how
this
much
shop,
for
there's
It's perfect because he has a key
guards?
here that doesn't have a keychain. It's just a key. So I think he could use a leather keychain for 20 gold pieces.
all right. I will get you one very fine leather.
Does he say how much would be for a collar?
Does it have like studs on?
One of those
For-
studded
for-
collars, little spikes.
For
and stuff?
who?
For Rag.
Oh, for Rag. Well, that's size wise. That's probably, you know,
Or is there
300 to 600 gold, depending how you want it finished, or anywhere from above that.
a
Like, what kind of leather do you want?
Okay,
You want, you know,
I'll have
dragon
to put that on
hide. You
hold.
want?
you should just get a belt that a belt would fit around your neck fine.
Well, I've got a rope for a belt. I'll keep that in mind. But I don't quite have 300 gold, but that sounds like something I'll come back for.
Okay, sounds good.
It's also just in case has a bag of holding. I didn't realize he's probably the guy that carries all the crap for the party. Don't put the bag of holding in the satchel though. Don't do that.
Well, can you put it into the normal side of the satchel, but not the magical side of the satchel?
He's also got a chime
You
of
gonna risk it?
opening. We should make note of that. Next time we're trying to open
Well,
a
that
lock at Thieves' Souls 2.
Yeah, he's used it once.
yeah. But it makes a lot of noise. Isn't it audible for like 300 feet? I thought the chime of opening was like really loud.
I know the knock spell is. I don't know about the
Yeah.
chime.
You can strike it as you're pointing at an object with 120 feet you open, such as a door, or a clear tone. The chime issues a clear tone and one lock can latch an object. No, it doesn't say anything about how far away you can hear it or anything. I think you're
All right, it's
thinking
just the
of the
knock spell
chime
then.
of opening. Or the knock spell, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I know that's loud as hell.
Alright, let's get out of here before we spend too much leather money.
Yeah, let's go find Mall Cop.
Okay, so the constable in the Grand Bazaar is who you want, right?
Odo. What was his name?
Odo. On Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Do you know what Odo stood for?
Don't remember.
Unknown sample or something? I forget what. Odo. It was.
Ordinary dumb object. Odo.
I have put the very fine satchel of holding in the party sheet. And the keychain, of course.
Odetal, meaning nothing in Bajoran.
There you go.
Odetal. Odo.
All right,
So
so
am
you
I
go.
carrying that bag?
It's more human size than bear size, so it's going to be a little awkward on you. The strap isn't very long.
Maybe Dudious?
Why don't you take it, Dudious?
I
Yeah,
can carry it.
Dudious.
It looks good with my striking blue eyes.
It does actually. Very astute observation.
Especially if you hold the satchel up and you cover your face with it, then it looks way better.
I can put my head in here.
Question is, can you breathe while your head is in there?
Hello, hello, hello.
Don't close it.
You suffocate when you close, all air is immediately sucked out.
Yeah. All right. So you were wandering around Grand Bazaar, and you actually bump into the constable. He says, "Oh, gentlemen, how proceeds your investigation?"
Pretty good. Hasn't this theft stopped? That's what we heard anyway.
They have ceased. What did you learn? What did you do to stop it?
I don't know. I mean, we found some pirates.
Pirates,
Isn't that
you
right,
said.
Dudious?
What pirate group was it?
They were on a ship. It smelled like spices.
Ship.
It was out in at the docks, and then we rowed out on a boat, and they were stealing the spices
We stopped them.
and taken to another ship, and then we arrested him and took him to the constable guy.
The one that we didn't murder hobo.
They cast some stupid spells on us, man. Pissed me off. Jerk.
Well, that's a very exhaustive report. I mean, exhausting report. I mean, hey. Well, Do you tell him about the observation the spice had been on the ship and transferred off? You mentioned that little
Yes.
detail.
Yes, and the name of the ship that it got transferred to. Rag
Celestial
was very
Voyager.
naive and trusting.
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting information. Are you going to continue your investigation? Do you think you've got as far as you can get?
I don't know. Do you know where that ship is? The whatever celestial spice.
Celestial Voyager.
Isn't that the name of
You
the tea
you
company?
were on the
Celestial.
Glen Explorer as the ship that you encountered, and you believe the cargo is transferred, which has not been seen in weeks, based on Tarkin's information. And since he was charmed, he's probably telling you the truth. So you fill the constable in with more details. He's like, well, I probably can't pay you the full reward because you didn't apprehend folks in the act, but I can give you a little bit of money for your troubles since you've done some good research. My team can pick it up from here, perhaps working with the town, the Clearwind Guard.
They seem very very capable guard, right?
Yeah. So he gives you. Going to add 75 gold to your party sheet.
Nice.
And I will portion out the coins to everybody. All right. So you got a few more jingly coins in your purse, so to speak. Or your satchel, if that's where you want to put them. And
Duties has to rework his bag.
rework his bank?
His bag. His bags.
Oh, his bag. All right. So you have effectively concluded your pirate hunting spice merchant situation. I mean, you may stumble across something else. It's now the nighttime, because you spent all day running errands and researching and this, that, and the other thing. You've learned a few things about the compass stone. Yet. What else? You know something about a scholar out of town. You've got this curse you want to get rid of. Still a thing. You have all the piece parts you just need to wait for the right timing, which is a little bit after the fair, but I think you have all the pieces now. And so what would the party like to do?
You guys want to head out and find that wizard outside of town?
The this'll
Thistle, yeah, Thistlewood.
those.
What do you think, Ilios? You want to go talk to a wizard? Or do you not get along with him?
I think we can talk to him, but I don't know that he'll even be there. I think he's just pursuing this Manus thing is just a waste of time. But right now, we don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
Do you
What
want to
makes
check
you
with
think
your
it's a waste of time?
Adventurers Guild and see if there's any jobs there?
Yeah, we can always do that.
Yeah, we should go by the Church of Eo too. E-I-O.
I think it's a waste of time because managed charges don't exist anymore. They're just tales.
Says who?
This guy.
Anybody who's been intelligently studying these things for the last 100 years.
Okay, well that's not me.
The wives' tale has been passed down, and has been every once in a while someone will try to go on a grand quest to find them, and they never succeed.
Maybe we'll be the first. I could add another syllable to my name.
There you go.
Finally accomplish something worthy.
All right. So
Ragshard. Ragshard.
Yeah.
you're gonna head to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the Church of E-I-O.
Yeah, the church is further away. The Adventurers Guild
Yeah.
is pretty close to where you are. It's also where your little rent-a-cabin. Right. So you go to the Adventurers Guild, and the normal person you see isn't there because it's now dinner time ish. But there are some other adventurers there. Some of the guild are having a pint in the guild bar because they have that.
Are they like? Do they have like brand new like weapons and stuff just right out of the parcels? Background parcels? Are they brand new adventure?
Nice mug.
They've got some stuff.
They,
They've
they
got stuff.
they've been around
One
a
of them,
while.
one of them you saw before has an extra scar you don't remember seeing before. It's starting to heal.
That looks cool. Who did that to you? I'll ask him.
I wrestled with a bugbear. It was not pretty. For the
Oh,
bugbear, I
those
mean.
are fun.
Yeah, you'd probably have no trouble with them. You just got a bit of a reach. You got to watch out for that. What have you all been up to?
But only on their turn.
We've been fighting pirates.
Pirates.
Actually, the bugbear's reach is normal. It's only those who are for feral bugbears. It's only those who are civilized bugbears that give up their reach for their intelligence and to be members of society.
Interesting.
I never met a civilized bugbear.
Unless it's their turn, then they have reach.
Or they're using a halberd.
Or they forgot that they have reach, like Rob did every time.
Every single time.
He remembered it after he needed it,
Yeah.
not when he was using it.
He also forgot his multi-attack.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Sentinel, whatever.
So what pirates were you all tangling with?
The ones that were
Crimson something or other?
stealing spices.
Oh, the ones that roll with the Crimson Corsair, huh?
Yeah, some guy
They're a
named
nasty lot.
Ragnarok.
Oh,
He sullied my name.
that pile of muscle.
Yeah, that pile of
he-
no longer with us muscle.
Oh, so I guess you solved that particular problem. Looks like you've had
until
yourself some adventuring.
necromancer comes along and makes him a zombie or something. But yeah,
There's a necromancer we need to dispatch.
sure.
Somewhere.
Where? Point us the way.
Yeah.
You're just
Just
talking
follow
general,
the
and he's
dead
like,
bodies. You'll find him eventually. What did I miss? I heard something.
It's a thing. All right, we are at a logical breaking point for our break.
A logical one.
Logical.
A logical 10-minute break?
As
Yes.
opposed to the illogical 10 minutes.
Yeah, mostly it's illogical, but this time it's logical.
All right, well, we're going to... Oh, I got to pick a time. It's in the future, not in the past. All right, so we're going to take a 10-minute break, and I'll put on the slideshow, and we'll be back. So we'll see you in 10 minutes.
See ya.
like, yeah, let's go back live since break's over. Yeah, we can hear you now, Mark.
All right. Well, I was trying to talk and my mute was still on, so that's probably why you didn't hear me. All right, we have returned. So let's just say you rest for, after you go to the Temple of Io, you do your needful there, go back to your place, you rest. It's morning. So the fair, people start arriving for the fair in earnest the next day.
Did we get
You
a
still have a
booth or
whole day of.
something? Did we say
You
we're
do not
getting a
have a booth.
booth?
You are just gonna go shop.
So
Your
there was
buyer.
nothing, no new quests at the Adventure Guild.
Ah, no, like let's go back to the Adventure Guild. Sorry. You did hear a few interesting tidbits of information. So you decided to have a pint or two with the lads. You got some gossip and whatnot. Somebody let slip about your sage that you were looking for. And you essentially learned that the sage lives out of town in a similar direction to where the wizards whose tower you went to, the tower had blown up. If you turn off on a smaller road a little earlier, it takes you through some rolling hills, and that's where Sage lives. You also confirm that the dude's a sage. Maybe those things are not synonyms. I don't know. So you kind of get that information. In terms of the adventure, they're talking about the road, and you know where that gorge was when you were going to the Wizard's Tower. They also talk about the Wizard. And with respect to the Naga, people said they've had a lot of encounters at that gorge, more so than usual, which is starting to alarm some people, and they're questioning if the road is safe. And then you get a little gossip about like what happened to the, and somebody went a little overkill on spell work and a combat, and kind of ruined the bridge, and that's why it had to get repaired with all. So, but there are no urgent jobs for men of your caliber available.
Do you have an orange and a Mountain Dew?
So, you have other things you want to explore in this town?
Rag doesn't. Rag thinks we should head out to that wizard. Just see if they're there. That sage. How about the
For
rest
lack
of
of any other railroad tracks, that seems to be the only thing we have left.
you?
Traffic shaped you successfully?
I think we got to go past the docks. We could ask.
You do go back.
Again.
That is the way out to where you're going. Is back through
Yeah, so we
the
could
docks.
stop through there and ask if anyone's heard any news about the Celestials something or whatever. What's the name of the ship?
Oh, Celestial Voyager.
Voyager, yeah. The one that supposedly has all the spices on it.
Okay. So you head back through town. You go through the wharf area. You ask around. You see the dockmaster who you've met a few times. No, that ship hasn't returned yet, and he's pretty much an authority. But you can keep asking if you want.
Did we get word where it was last seen?
Yeah, it left. Like it left a few days after the theft, and hasn't been seen since.
So, did we know where it
He's,
was supposed to be going?
uh, they said they were going all the way across the lake. So They're going over to what the heck's that city? Sorry, I don't remember the name of the city. They were going all the way over the lake.
The far side.
The Fairpool.
It's a bunch of cows that talk there.
Yeah, exactly. So like the four big cities on the lake are Clearwind, Blue Shield, Fogtown, Fairpool, and then Elfport is smaller on the northwestern side of the lake.
Is the leader of
Fairpool's like
Fogtown
the
look
capital
like
of the Lake Pond League.
Tina Turner?
Tina Turner. We don't
From
talk about Fogtown.
Thunderdome?
First rule of Fogtown: you don't talk about Fogtown. Yeah.
Are we going into any close proximity of any of those locations on our way to Thistle Bob's house?
No, you're in
Sage?
the
We're so
rolling
close.
hills of in the proximity of Clearwind, because it's maybe half a day's walk to get to where you need to go.
What
Not that far.
is Ilios like trying to talk us out of going there, or is he just like whatever? This is the only thing we got. I don't believe in mana
I
shards.
say again, I've not found any other railroad track, so may as well.
You can make
It's
up
an
something
adventure.
else.
We're getting out of the city and we're going to explore this gorge
Go
too, right? Is
hunting
that
for
way
boars.
too? The
Well, yeah, wasn't
gorge,
there
to the
a
forest and kill boars
bridge or
till we level
something
up.
that
the bridge over the river
collapsed?
Kwai? What Quay? What?
Why?
The bridge too far? How many bridges are there? There's a few.
Well, it depends whether or not you're in Madison County.
Nice.
There you go.
Ba-dum-thump.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, we
All
can
right,
go check out
so
that place that they said there's been a bunch of attacks.
yeah, all right, you can
Go
do
stomp
that.
on a few bugbears.
There's
Is
been
that
all
in the
kinds of
same direction we're heading, or is that
Hold on. Let's do
the
inventory
opposite
check.
direction? Or
How many
Is-
rations do we guys got? 8 days. I got 8 days.
we'll just the last of that and survival it?
I don't have any potions of healing though. Can we buy potions of healing in town?
They are available, yes,
50? Are they 50 gold? Can we get a
they
couple?
are.
All right, I want to get 2. That leaves me 101. Potions of heal. I don't have any on my
And I
inventory.
have brought back my familiar.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do a thing to make that work, wasn't I?
A thing.
You
A
just
DM
go
thing,
to the. Oh, he's not here.
We
you're
don't
not-
have the cohorts tab,
Oh,
so we don't.
Just
we don't
drop
have
it.
that
Just
extension.
drop a pseudo dragon into the.
I did have a couple potions of healing. Anyways, I got 2 more.
NPCs.
Just in case. Just in case should have at least 1 healer's kit. At least.
And then you can drag the symbol to my face, and I'll be able to mess with it.
Yeah, I got 3. I think he would also get 2
Well, that's
potions
curious.
of no, 1 potion of healing.
It added one. Did I drag it to you correctly or no?
No, not yet. Actually, I have one, so never mind. I should be good to go.
Well, problem is there's 2 on the on the combat tracker now.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
They're twins. My familiar spell worked really well this time.
it was super
I got a
familiar.
crit.
Upcast.
Upcast crit, yeah.
This
You got a red dragon instead of a pseudo dragon.
Nice.
Yeah. So
The red dragon familiar is still in egg form.
It's in beta test. It's not launched yet.
Okay.
All right. Well, you continue on the road. You go out of town because that's where the railroad tracks take you. And you find yourselves arriving back at the bridge where said encounters have been encountered.
All right.
Said Crypt Dragon protected nothing. What?
Yeah, ignore that. I was just fucking with you. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? It's unclear. So, you find yourselves at a bridge. You've crossed this bridge twice, in fact. Once each way. You have searched this canyon a tiny bit before.
Is this the gorge that we heard about too?
You believe it is. You didn't exactly get precise directions to it, but
How deep is this?
the very bottom is like 70 feet.
And is it why does it exist? Is it a river or is it a dried up riverbed?
It's like a split in the land when there was like an earthquake or something. It just pulled apart.
And it's done it a couple times because now the bridge is all broken too.
No, the bar talk you heard in the Adventurous Guild leads you to believe the bridge was damaged by an overly enthusiastic solving a dispute with some type of creature.
Oh, the A team was here. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun,
it blew it
dun.
up. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
And so the locals repaired the bridge with timber. Although the bridge was pretty darn sturdy because neither side collapsed when the middle was missing, which is quite an engineering feat.
What does Justin Case's Diablo Bob's character's Humoculus look like? Does anyone remember?
Wasn't it a giant hentai statue?
Well, there's an image of
Focusing on
a
worshiping the
homunculus.
goddess of hentai.
Well, yeah, it's a flying owl, a freaking flying cat, a cauldron that looks like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I thought you talk about the new one, the regular one. I hadn't seen that one before. I don't know what that's from. Those look like artificer crap. Like not artificer. What's it called? The little gears things.
I don't know what you mean.
It looks like
Clockwork. It looked like clockwork.
Looks like somebody from
Yeah.
from Robots. Like
Roblox.
Robin
Homunculus is usually living, some sort of animated flesh thing.
Yeah, this says you learn intricate methods for magically creating a special homunculus that serves you. You determine the homunculus's appearance. Some artificers prefer mechanical-looking birds, whereas some like winged files or miniature or animate cauldrons or something like that. But I don't remember what Diablo Bob said his looks like. Do you guys?
I do not.
I thought he just had the traditional homunculus from before.
Yeah, I don't remember him saying anything specific.
Don't know that he ever read that.
Well, let's decide for him when he's not here.
It's a flying pizza box.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a Ninja Turtle, so it's gotta be a slice of pizza. Flying slice of Domino's.
What specialty was that from? I'm looking at Artificer now.
Infused item, artificer, homunculus, servant. Out of infused item.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't let me share.
No, I've got it open. Homunculus. Oh, that's because I spelled it wrong.
Can you drag the link to chat?
Provide the link to chat. What do you need?
No, I was asking Drake if he could do it to save you the time of having to find it.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't let me share anything.
What? You need this
Yeah,
from Artificer.
that's the one. Yeah.
There's the homunculi.
Is it? Or does it give you like some kind of creature? Does it get attacks or anything? I don't know what it does.
Yeah, he just uses it to carry his cannon.
Yeah, to fly the cannon around. That's right.
Oh, so his definitely has wings.
Yeah, he got a flying one.
Yeah, like I said, he uses the traditional homunculi from before.
Yeah, that's probably just because that's what I dropped onto the party, onto the combat tracker when he was manipulating it, right?
Yep. Yeah, so it's there now. Homunculus. Yep.
Yeah, I added it. All right. So you have familiars that you're familiar with. You've got a bridge that you're somewhat familiar with, but not very familiar. You got hypes,
So I'm
snipes,
going
and
to
you
send
got
the
And
pseudo dragon out to inspect the bridge.
I think we
okay.
should.
Just basically just looking for creatures.
Maybe we
He'll
could.
do a fly around it and underneath it.
Maybe
And
this
come
time
back.
do a little more, like lower us down onto the bottom and check it out, like on foot.
Yes. So you can do a deeper inspection, pun intended. All right. So give me, like, everybody can look, send their familiars, whatever. The map to do this. So give me some either like investigation or nature type checks. To
So there's
see if
his.
you see. Pseudo dragon thinks they see something to the west at the bottom of the gorge.
There's movement over to the west.
Not movement, but like a non-natural feature, like something that was shaped or made
Like in the gorge, or
at the bottom of the gorge to the west.
Mm-hmm.
How big is it? Can you see? Can your dragon retrieve it?
we start going that way?
No, it's like a, can you see through the pseudo dragon's eyes?
Yes.
It looks like the frame of a door, like an arched, stone door. But it's like you see the outer stones and then the rest of the stone. But like there's a slightly raised bit that makes you think.
So can I see it from the top with my dark vision?
You cannot.
Okay.
It's concealed because of the terrain features, and it's just it kind of blends into the wall. The pseudo dragon had a good roll. Notice. I mean, that's not the real reason. You know what I mean?
Does it look hard to get down there?
You could get down there without too much difficulty. You have some rope and a little bit of time and patience. It's navigable. It'll be harder to get out, but it's easy enough to get down. But not impossible. It's definitely difficult terrain from a movement perspective. You basically got a rock climb down there and up to get out.
I like climbing rocks. Yeah, point it out and I'll try climbing down.
I'll climb down as well.
All right. So both of you climb down. You move to the west, just at the edge of the map. Let's say, for sake of argument, it's here, just to make it simple. And you are pretty convinced there is a, it's kind of like a blank stone face.
Is it on
Definitely
the north or the south side of the gorge?
On the north side of the gorge.
All right, so we'll the two of us will stay up top and kind of shadow them from above.
Okay.
Just
So
Are there any runes on it or anything that would indicate it is magical?
there's no visible markings.
Pick up a rock and just kind of lob it at it. Does it go through the doorway or is the doorway
It does not.
closed?
It bounces off like it was a stone wall.
I think the door's closed.
anything up top that we search around, see if there's anything that, like an old tower that collapsed, anything that might have.
Yeah, everything looks like it was, natural. I mean, you see a little disturbance from like when the bridge was made, maybe like construction, they grabbed some stones or whatever, but the underlying gorged material looks like it's just the world split apart and created this thing.
All right, as they're doing
I
their
want to go
little
behind
search
it.
and
What does
stuff,
it look like from
we'll start
behind?
making our way down.
Okay, sorry, from behind?
Yeah, can I see through it from behind, or is it like opaque?
No,
or
it's solid and buried into the canyon wall.
okay.
I mean, basically, it's a secret door that the pseudo dragon happened because it rolled a 19.
Yeah.
How's that to cut to the chase?
Can I uncover some rocks and make it a little more accessible?
Yeah, you can enumerate the door, and so now it's obvious to you because you know what to look for. There is a door there, but you don't see a lock or a opening mechanism.
So once he gets down, I want to use your time of opening on this.
I was just reading it.
Have you tried knocking?
It's like knocking on a brick wall. Maybe you make a little sound that you definitely hurt you. Not too hard anyway.
So just in
so you're
case when he
studying
gets
the
Kind
down
of
sound
there.
hurt. I
opening.
use my head to knock, then won't injure myself.
Does it have a charge? I didn't even look.
You can use it 10 times, and then it disintegrates
Is he,
or cracks and becomes useless.
Is he
Load
tracking
You
that?
have not
all
used
locks
it?
within a 1 mile radius.
$120 feet. So the way the chime works is you ding it, and then you point at a thing, and if it's in 120 feet, it unlocks it.
So I'm going to be about 20 feet away from the door as he does this.
Okay.
They're still up top on the thing.
Yep. Well, they said they were going to come down, so they can move down if they want first, or they can stay up there either way.
No, we came down.
Okay.
He's gonna do it about 10 feet away. And Duties to be standing behind him, next to him, behind him.
All right.
He wants to
Let's
hear
say
if
just
it clicks or if it clunks or whatever.
Gotcha. Let's say just for simplicity. Whoa. Well, let's say that little box I drew is the door, just to make it simple. All right. So you ready to use the chime of opening?
Ding.
You use the chime of opening, and you're click, 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 and a grinding sound, and the door pops open a smidge, and you can see it's hinged. You know, you don't see the hinges, but it popped out like it's open, you know, like an inch. But there's now an edge on the door frame that wasn't there before of the door swinging out.
That was cool.
Rag will step forward and try and muscle the door open.
Rag doesn't have to use that much muscle. The door opens not quite effortlessly, but without very much force.
Cool.
I'm going to move you all to another.
Does anyone need a magical light source?
Somebody might. I don't know who needs lights.
Justin can cast light. Has he got dark vision?
Ilios and Rag have dark vision. The other two do not. Dudius and Justin.
All right.
Do not.
So yeah. So he would cast light on whatever he normally casts light on. I forgot.
Justin has light on himself right now. The light spell.
Well, you would probably have to recast that, but yeah.
Renew it, yeah.
Whatever it was on. Is he cast it on his homunculus? I don't know.
On the end of his nose.
I don't think so. He's like Rudolph.
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Homunculus.
Duties would.
Terrible story.
I don't so. Oops. Don't want to delete stuff.
All right. So when you open the door, you find yourself. I assume you can see. I don't. Let me turn on the lighting. Sorry.
Yep.
You find yourselves on what you think is a bridge, like over deeper things of the chasm below.
Hmm.
Sorry, I was down the spell rabbit hole looking at my character sheet real quick. What'd you say? It goes down?
So, yeah, so like you're instead of like being in a tunnel, you're actually on a bridge, and on either side of you, there's it falls away, and there's more empty space. Obviously, it's dark, so you really can't see that much. But you get the sense that on either side of you is open space, and drops down quite a bit. The way the map's made, it's a little hard to tell that unless you have really good vision.
I have dark vision and I can't see jack.
Don't fall.
There's dark vision. Oh, maybe because I'm not looking at my guy?
Start cautiously moving forward.
All right.
Supposed to go this way?
You don't have dark vision. Just
stay with the light.
Huh.
Yeah, Dudius does not have dark vision.
Human.
He's Celestian.
Celestian.
So you've never been in the dark, so you never got dark vision.
You come from the light, but you don't see the light.
He's like, what's this not having dark vision crap? My eyes glow. Look. See? He can make them glow. So he gets like 1 foot of 1 foot of light from his eyes glowing. I could see 1 foot around me. I think.
So you want to move your
1 foot of sight
anywhere?
to move up to us.
Sorry, who moves where?
Oh, sorry.
I'm prompting Drake to move his characters so we can keep
Well,
playing.
everybody's in the dark, so I can't see anybody. I don't see anything.
Didn't we ask
Just-
about like light spells or something? Was one of the thing that you guys asked before?
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin
Where's
has light cast on him.
Yeah, but why does it seem like the light's only shining behind him?
Well, there was light in the
Because there's
room
light in the
itself.
room. I don't see anything on him.
You try turning it off and on.
Did you plug it in?
Is lighting turned on for this map? Or is it just line of sight?
No, there's lighting, definitely.
Yeah, there's lighting.
Oh yeah, I can see a flicker from, what is it, the homunculus? Or something.
Yeah, lighting's definitely on.
Alright,
This
well,
doesn't be applied. It's not applied to just. It looks like it is in the tracker.
Yeah,
but it's
delete the
not.
effect and then reapply it.
hold on, I'm working on this for Dudious. Alright, there's Dudious, and just in case. 2 spellcasters, fine.
Do you want me to move the
I
familiars?
didn't.
with
Apparently,
you?
I didn't.
We can't move them.
No, I know. Do you want me to move them? Like move the pseudo
Either
dragon
delete
up?
it and just say it's with us, or you can move them whatever you want to do.
All right. You know what I'll do? I will.
The other light that's on Justin, I can't delete because maybe.
If I just delete the token and then
it, but
if we use it in
There
a
you go.
fight, we'll
We
tell
got
you
light
and you
now.
can just drop it on back on the map.
All right. Sounds good.
moving on up
Do we hear anything in here?
to the north
Is there
side.
wind? Is there
See anything?
war drums? Is there bats?
It's there.
There are very
Duty,
few
Duty.
sounds.
War bats?
There's a slight breeze,
That was
but it's just like air currents moving kind of breeze, not like super windy.
That was rag. The beads.
Excuse me. We're not in the woods, so I had to go.
Do this type of architecture look familiar to me? Or recognize it from any of the cities I've been in?
Give me like a lore, history, or on a type check, whichever's favorable to you.
Engineering?
Sure.
History's better.
Oh, history was pretty good. You remember reading something about this in terms of a construction style of crypts for heroes, but very, very old, like hundreds of thousands of years old. I don't remember exactly when, but
This reminds me of the
Definitely
ancient
not
crypts
contemporary.
that were built for heroes.
It's a giant ass skeleton in the wall there.
Does this place like seem like it's
Yeah.
undisturbed? Like we're the first people that have been here for a long time.
Couple days.
Give me an investigation check
Oh.
or something like that. Maybe you can persuade. So maybe
I
it's some
think,
other skill.
yeah, I think Dudious would do the old investigation, but Justin would probably use survival, maybe. Let's see. Let's go.
Well, Dudious gets the sense this had not been visited recently. Justin's like, nobody's been here for 17 hours, 36 minutes, and 111 years. You can't really tell, but it's not like there's not dust everywhere.
So,
But you definitely see no signs of recent movement where you do have little dirt.
No scuff marks on the pavement.
Yeah, little moss or lichen or whatever. It doesn't look disturbed.
Was this feeling
Cigarette
crypt-like?
butts.
Say again?
Does this feel like a crypt?
It has
Yes.
that crypt appeal. Yes, very much so.
That's what
Is
Ilios
there
just
like
said.
an entrance over there?
Yeah.
Over where?
Beneath the
It's
giant
also
skeleton?
to the north and to the east.
Yes, there is a entrance that goes there, but there is part of the bridge that is missing.
Is there a line of sight here? Like I see little rays. Oh, there's a door. Got it.
There's a door. There
That's what
is, in
that
fact,
is.
a door.
And then another door down this way.
Uh,
Can't
or a bend. You can't tell which.
move.
Make up your mind and let's do this. What are you doing?
I'm exploring. We're adventurers.
No, you're not. You're just walking in a circle. Pick a direction and go.
So, you want to go somewhere? Show me where to go. You got any more information
East.
than I do?
Keep going east.
All right. West
This
it is.
direction. Straight ahead. Drake has hard enough time keeping his tokens moving.
Right? What? Where are you guys going? Let me just cut across this big circle and make sure it's not trapped.
So there's like an entrance here or a door or
Yeah, it's like an archway. Goes under the statue.
I hope this statue doesn't come to life.
That would be very inconvenient, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we keep moving up.
Especially
Like
with me
George
underneath it.
Jefferson.
Moving on up. Moving on up to the
And
Upper
Wheezy.
East Side. Alright, I'm having trouble keeping up with the movements.
just hit the accept all movement button.
Where's that?
Doug.
Manicure's still working on it.
No, that's not possible.
It is
That's
possible.
Might work has
You
to
always
work
say
on
that,
it, not
and
me.
then you're like, give me 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that's built into the client. So bug Doug.
It's Carl. It's Carl that we got to bug.
They have not exposed that
Maybe
to
Moon.
us extension.
We could add it to his list.
I think it's on there.
It's
It's
on
been
his
on there
list?
since Unity was
It's
released.
number 756 on a list of 800.
It was in Classic,
Yeah.
and they took it out.
Yeah, it's like the
It's
one
only thing
feature
from
that
Classic
Classic had
that
that
I
they
miss.
didn't
Yeah, it's the only
copy
thing from
over.
Classic that I miss is that. Ooh, look. A hallway goes north.
The hallway of doom.
Cautiously moving on up.
Bringing some light around the corner. I'm trying to keep the light source behind a little bit, so at least you
How
guys
come
get.
I see your view and not my view?
Oh, you got clicked on somebody's token
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys
Click
still
off
see
somebody.
okay?
so far.
Yes.
I had the enable disable player vision thing.
Mm.
And I wasn't seeing the whole story. All right. As who is that? Stand by a sec. As Rag moves forward, you may all roll. But we got some business to take care of.
Did you say initiative?
I did say initiative. Because you see a thing. In fact, you see kind of two things. And let me show you what you see. It is a lovely prize. happening. I don't know why it's not doing things. So you see this. Maybe. A
It's an
figure
ancient.
materializes out of the surrounding shadow. It has a black cloak and the cowl of a monk, but the cloak floats in the air, seemingly enclosed with no visible body. Only menacing green eyes glare from inside a dark hood. And it looks like this vagueness.
Nice.
All right. You are in what we call the combat, and Justin is the first to act.
You said there's two of them, and I don't see where they are.
Oh, that's probably because I should, like, not hide them, eh?
Okay.
It's more customary. So, Justin,
Yeah, what is he gonna do?
you're way in the back. You don't really see shit anymore, but somebody said, hey, there's a thing.
Yeah, I think he's gonna move up a little bit. Let's say he moves up 25-ish.
Okay?
Still doesn't see anything, and I think he's actually going to just take the dodge action. Okay, can I drop that?
Doesn't want to bring out his cannon.
Oh yeah, that's a bonus action, isn't it?
No idea.
Eldrick's Cannon.
Are you going to use your homunculus to be your cannoneer?
Yeah, he's gonna pick it up. I think it's an action to do. To bring out the cannon. So he's gonna start on that.
Okay.
Is there a token for it or something?
No, I just
It's
put the
just
homunculus back on the map. You can use the
Oh, okay.
homunculus.
So he's gonna carry it. But he can't cast anything from it yet. So
No.
down arrow.
Alright, pseudo dragon. You can move the pseudo dragon. Now, cannon. Right, sorry. That's Ilios' pseudo dragon.
It's not
dragon
confusing. It's not confusing at all. Homunculus, pseudo dragon.
I'm not gonna use him for this fight probably. So I'll
Flying.
put skip turn on
Skip turn.
Alright.
if I can.
Can you do it or you want me to do it?
Looking right now. There you go. He's done.
Skipped. Wow, my thing's like super laggy.
It's dude TS.
Studious. Will be your turn.
Alright, Judius is gonna also move up 30 feet.
Alright, you move like that.
And still doesn't see anything, but he thinks there's gonna be some combat. They look like they're getting ready to fight something.
You're looking antsy, yeah.
I think he's going to bless.
That clerical thing.
He says, "May the All-Father protect you."
The All Father Ogma. Yes, thank you.
And down there.
Ilios,
First level plus
you've been blessed.
Bing.
Actually, Ilios. Yeah, Ilios was blessed. Yeah, blessed. Your turn. You see one of them, I assume.
Is it blatantly not malignant, evil?
Malicious.
Attack, thank you, malicious. And do I know anything about this? Have I read it or seen anything about this before?
Give me a Arcana.
Monster research. Knowledge. Excellent.
You've heard of them once. You remember reading something. They're a form of undead.
Okay.
They split between the material plane and the plane.
And the what
Definitely
plane?
on the whole negative plane.
Okay.
And they tend to also influence wild animals, which is something that's just a thing you've noticed.
Okay.
They're definitely evil.
So I will keep an eye on Rag.
Okay.
And for fun, let's just do the. Since I can't see, I only see the one. I'll do the Flame of Chaos.
Ooh, Flame of Chaos.
We'll be have better control of that thing this time. That sucker sins. That didn't feel good. Burnt hair doesn't smell very good.
I have 50 feet range. So I'm going to put it just behind it, right there.
Okay.
Immediately when the ball appears,
And
you must make a DC 15 charisma check.
oh, that's craziness again. The creature makes the charisma check, yeah?
No, I
You do.
to control it.
It is
If the
not
check is
controlled.
successful, the ball attacks a creature of your choice. Otherwise, it attacks a randomly selected creature within 30 feet of the position it's in. And so right now, it should be only it.
Yes.
I don't know. Actually, I
Okay.
don't know where the other one is, but it attacks one of them.
It's further away.
And the attack. Stubby. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Start off with a crit.
Crit! Nice!
You
Boost.
gain your level
You
and
gain your
temporary hit
level in
points? 3 temporary hit
Nice.
You
points.
get 3 temp HPs. You can give
Nice.
those to yourself.
That's kind of weak.
That wasn't weak.
Yeah, there's
You did
some
28
sixes, but
damage. That's a new personal best.
Twice.
Flame of Chaos.
Just making sure. Nope. Okay. All right. So this ball of it's sort of it's almost like an octopus, but with these flames flailing everywhere, and it just comes wraps around this thing, and then just sort of hovers next to it. And I'm going to slide on. Oops, sorry. Click. No more pain.
Bada
I'm
bing.
going to slide over to here.
Pada ping, pada pong. Alright, and does your flame persist?
Yes,
You need a token for it? Do you have a token?
please. I don't have a token.
Does it
Yeah, let me
create,
go find
does
token.
it make light?
It's a dark
Well, it is
flame.
fire. Hold on, let me go find a token for you.
It does, but only infrared light.
Non-visible spectrum.
So you
It's a
need dark
ball of
vision to
fire
see
3
it.
feet in diameter. So it's bigger than a torch, so I would presume it would.
A ball of light
Yeah, it's like a
3 feet
campfire.
in diameter? Wow, that's
That's a
pretty
good
big, actually.
campfire size.
Alright,
Where's the images?
token hunting here.
Images.
Come on, don't mess with me here. Alright. Something like that. Was that where it was, or was it one closer?
Perfect. It's now one closer, yes, because it attacked him.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so I can move it next time.
All right. And then let's see. Can you assign a light to a token? Is that a thing you can do?
In theory, yes. Let's see if it'll work. Open it up and nope, it didn't work
The
for me.
DM can for sure. In the light section, there's a token lights subsection of the sidebar.
Token light. Yeah. So then I add a light to it.
You should be able to
Right to the token, yeah.
add a light right to the token itself.
Bam! There it is.
Look at
Nice.
this. Look at this. Me learning shit. All right. There we go. It
You're
now
a
has a
shit
light.
learner.
Yep. But it's
Stubby.
done. All right. So, Stubby gets to go. So how much? Stubby flies. Stubby flies over here.
Flying in
That's
the
the kind of
wind.
thing that Stubby would do.
Swaying in the wind.
I point to the bear as he comes closer.
This way! This way!
Stubby sliced a claw
Oh,
at you,
pick
but you
me,
dodged
pick
it.
me, pick.
It does that a second time.
Oh, I
Ooh, almost
saw a
had a
20
crit.
there.
And slashes at you,
Ah.
burning through one of your 10 hit points, I guess.
Soon the cannon will show up.
Rag.
I don't know how to work it, but probably should figure that out.
Rag
Huh?
is gonna step forward.
Protector?
Not really sure he needs to rage
Yeah.
at this point, but he is gonna take a swing at it with his great axe.
Oh, the great axe.
Where's that D4 coming from?
Bless.
Why do I still have bless?
Because he
You were
just
just
did it.
blessed.
Oh, never mind.
Because
I
you
didn't-
have a cleric in the party that loves you.
Thank you.
Boom. Damage done.
Great axe to the head. Uh-oh. It's Uno Chimoto.
Mota.
So this sucker flies in over here. That's his movement. Homunculus
I don't know.
moves up.
Yeah, he's gonna move up to.
Just ping where you want him to land. His movement is 40 flying.
Right there.
Okay. He
No,
moves there.
not over there.
Fucking
No, one
like
back.
that? Or one back.
One back.
Yeah.
Not immediately with that thing. But I think the cannon goes on Justin's turn.
It does, but you can move him. So,
Yeah.
all right.
It got moved.
Homunculus is done. A new round. Ooh, Stubby gets to go. Yay.
Stabai.
Just got slashed by the big bear.
Big bear slash.
Cut him
The
up.
unicorn guy hadn't done anything to him.
Yeah, his even
Not even
his
holding a weapon.
even
just
his
holding a book.
unicorn horn looks dull and limp.
Blasted unicorn horn. Ruby. Ooh.
Didn't help.
Hits.
It didn't help.
Slash.
Ooh.
Swings again.
Dude.
Misses. Dudious.
All right. Well, Duty is seeing his friend in danger up there. Is gonna laugh and run the other way. No, I'm kidding. He's also gonna step up and He's gonna try to hit this guy with his warhammer. Get off my friend. I got the wrong character open. It doesn't help. Warhammer to Stubby. Oh, I fumbled embarrassingly, and I fart a little.
Yeah, but no effect. So
But bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
that's the thing you can do.
Like right there.
I'll allow it. All right.
I,
You spiritualize the weapon.
I can attack with it too. Poorly. I can attack poorly with it.
Yeah.
Down arrow.
It's pretty lame.
The homunculus laughs, strokes the cannon, and passes his turn if he could.
You want to move him or leave him there?
You know, he's stroking the cannon. He's getting ready to get some temporary hit points out.
All right. Ilios.
All right, so I whisper in Draconic, and this guy is having to make a wisdom saving throw.
He saves.
Yes, all right. So he's
Good
having a
save.
crisis of identity.
Oh,
It's my
and
last.
he chooses to use one of his
He's
legendary.
automatically
actions.
saving.
Save.
Oh, he
It's a
does
save.
save. Okay,
It's a-
I thought you were just joking.
No.
Never mind. So it uses up my
They,
single spell slot.
Yeah. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but they basically are. Wait, let me read the description. So you experience like I thought I freaking nailed that. They are magic proof. A Sumoda automatically succeeds on spells and magic effects unless it chooses not.
Does it choose not to? I whispered to it.
No, it chose to not let you do your thing.
Wasn't hitting it. I was just having him go talk to his friend.
Yeah. Well, his friend will be here shortly. Don't worry.
All right, so I then am looking at my fire. There you go. Let's see all the pretty little lights.
The fire is controlled
And you want to
because
come
that's
up
not him saving. That's you saving.
and smack him.
Fire moves up. The fire can smack because that's just damage. It's not attack damage. It's not a with save, right?
Correct.
He dodges the fire.
Oh.
Justin.
Teenage Ninja Turtle. I'm stuck in the. Oh no, I'm not. So he's gonna move up, like to here,
Moves up to ya.
and the cannon is gonna give out some temporary hit points
Oh.
to
Smodos will take him.
It's about time.
to this guy. Wait, am I doing it right?
Wait, what? I don't know. They're the one doing it.
Should get all of us.
I'm trying to target you guys. Oh, I'm holding the shift. That's why. I have to hold. the
There's a
right
button on top that says all
I
friendly
have to
units.
hold the right button. Control.
Yes. Not the friendly unit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, don't give him to Stubby.
Sorry.
Oh, give him the stubby. Come on.
The bear just looked so mean. I didn't want to target him. He was like a bad guy. He's like, rawr.
Include the
Rawr.
homunculus too.
All right,
And
D8.
Justin.
Get an 8 now. Okay.
You forgot yourself.
I think you can only do. Can you do?
Everyone within 10
Everybody
feet.
within 10 feet.
Oh. Okay.
And all of us are within 10 feet. So 5 for you too. And 5
Alright,
for
I
the
gave him
homunculus.
Collect all friendly units.
Yeah, the easy way.
Hey, if it was easy,
really
everybody
funny
would
when
be
you say-
doing it.
And then unselect all.
Clear targets. I down arrowed.
Okay.
Pass.
So the
Is-
Samoda flies over here.
Fire gets an off
And
attack.
Spiritual weapon.
your fire gets op attacks.
No.
Okay.
Give your
He
fire
is gonna
sentinel. Give it.
Missing. Second claw. Hitting. Lashing. For a few. Ag.
All right, Rag thinks it's finally time to rage.
Rage against the machine.
Why you haven't taken any damage?
Just because you're bust up all the hell, and there's more of them, and I don't know how many
got-
more there are coming.
He got your blood in his eye, and it made him mad.
Yeah.
He was mad at the printer. That's what the rage. They never said what rage the machine they were raging against.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Slice that guy up and step forward up to here. And growl menacingly at this Samoda 1 because I can't do anything until his next turn.
Okay. Justin.
Round 3.
Temporary hit points? Is that what I do? Again?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Bonus
What'd you say?
action, 10 hit points, and then usually the help action is what he's been doing. Waiting for people
Target
to
all
give
friendly.
people's stim
All
kits.
friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the temporary hit points.
Mhm.
Bam. See?
Then unselect all. You're done.
And their targets.
Wow.
I forgot. The cannon can get it too. Dag, dang, dilly, dang, dang. And that's a bonus action, I believe, isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
So he's going to come over here and stab him? Like, give him healer's kit? How does he do that?
The
Healer's
med pack.
feet?
Yeah.
The
Pull
healer's
out the
feet,
EpiPen.
though. Oh, here it is. Here. Take that. Ooh, maximum.
Nice.
13. Nice.
Thank you.
As he sticks you with his
Feeling a little
EpiPen
better.
thing. And I think he's got a little bit of movement left, so he's going to back up a little. He doesn't like being right up against the bear's butt.
You want to be upwind?
The
Ilios,
flatulence grows
you
with
feel
Well, his-
reinvigorated,
rag.
and it's your turn.
His mud flap is always caked with, feces.
You charisma checked.
That's what bunnies are for, right?
Switching modes, view mode, so I can see what's happening.
Rabbit mode?
Okay.
Boom.
So it attacks me.
The fire.
Yes.
Love it.
Oh, the chaos? The chaos.
Chaos monkey. All right.
Comes flying back over there.
Come on, big fire. Come on, big fire.
Come on.
That's a hit. Should you really have bless on that attack roll, though?
Yeah. No, I shouldn't have.
Ooh, look at all those good die.
So with an 11 wouldn't have hit.
And then for my attack, I'm going to so I'm going to disengage.
From
Okay.
the
25, 30. It's 30 feet right there.
from your own spell. Ah, your hair's on fire.
What happened? 30 feet?
You get
I don't know.
you get
Tip
to
of his
the end of
horn
the
is
map.
caught on fire.
It's possible I hit the X by mistake on the movement.
Yeah.
All right, you have moved stage left. All right. Well, this dude sees this big rag thing
Big brown bear.
and
It's a big brown
says,
bear.
I want me
Face.
some of that. Targets rag and claws. Missing and
Bonus
claws.
stat. I always like when the bonus stat gets in the way.
Yeah.
Missing.
Flexing and his things are just bouncing off my muscles.
You can't break my bonus stat. I have 3 of them.
Because I've got a layer of fat 3 inches thick beneath my fur.
Actually, you have several layers of blubber. What's up, Bane? Chimota 1. Is it done?
Yeah. I was
Oh.
just reading something.
Oh, Dudius. Well, first things Dudius is going to do is command his shield spell or spiritual weapon spell to muck up this thing. Muck it up. Muck it up. Come on. Hit it. Smash it.
Everything.
Just don't miss. Damn it.
Hey, missed.
And
just
I
missed.
think he's going to stay back a little from this thing, and he's going to drop a Sacred Flame on it. He's like, be a bad dex. Be a bad dex.
They automatically save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Auto save for any spell against them.
Oh, I guess that's how he learned. Okay. Close that one. And down
Because
there.
Ilias didn't share that information with you after his failure.
Ilias doesn't always share everything he knows. If he did, we would all be unicorns.
No.
All right.
People.
Ragamuffin.
Taking a
Oh, I
swipe.
saw a crit.
Oh, that was close.
It hung
I think
up.
a 28 hits, though.
Yeah, holy
Just
crap.
barely.
Like hit him and his ancestor. Like, here, take that, Eugene Poole. Ugh. The homunculus is going to make funny noises and pass his turn.
Okay. Funny noises are made.
It's not going to move
Where would he move to?
to where
he can get
Ilios can
Ilios.
get.
Like right here.
Oh, yeah. Oops, I'm dragging the map. Yeah, he...
You want him to move here?
Yeah, please.
I only say because
There?
Diablo Bob would definitely do that.
I think so.
Okay.
It's a team effort. We're all running the character. All right, so... Are you really wounded? Oh, well, he can't give you another shot of EpiPen anyways.
Nope.
I got the wrong character sheet open.
I'm not tanking anymore, so I should be okay.
Well, I guess he's going to just try to shoot a crossbow bolt at the thing and see what happens. Here,
Well, seems like a thing you could do.
hold that crossbow bolt. Oh, nice.
That worked out.
Does it do some damage?
Did some
Oh,
damage.
They don't
Ah.
seem to be resistant to normal weapons, so that's great.
Don't forget 10 hit points.
Oh, yeah. Or do I know how to do it.
Friendlies.
10 hit points. Bob rolls better than me. Okay. Chamota. Oh, I gotta click targets.
Ah, freaking close the map. Why did I do that?
He's
All right.
also he also could be called a handkerchief. A handkerchief,
I mean, you fought a sack and a handkerchief, so you're doing well so far.
right? The sack was deadly. Didn't it like almost like suffocate somebody?
Yeah.
Rag.
Minimum
Is it
damage.
rag? Yeah,
Partially
it's
absorbed.
rag.
0 damage.
That's a super hit
A monk?
points.
Partially resisted. Reduced it. Yeah.
He's gonna
Nice.
stay where he's at,
Okay.
right? Yeah. Ooh.
Dudius.
Well, Dudius is like, well, I guess I'll smash it with my warhammer then. He steps up and swings his warhammer, and yes, that's how you keep him on his toes. Spiritual weapon.
Take the shrink wrap off next time.
Right.
It should just be the anvil to this hammer of the sea.
Oh, I finally hit something. Is it magic though? A force damage to stuff to
It
it?
is. Anything that's
Find
not a
out.
save.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
no save.
Yeah, it's the saves. It's auto saves. You can still do damage with magic.
Well, one point at a time is gonna take a little while, I think. I hit
Alright,
down
so
arrow.
I move away from the cannon because I'm not being targeted anymore. And I have
Okay.
some points, and I'm going to
I did
blast
target you.
Stellar Light. Wait, that's why
That's
I
a hit.
have points. So I'm good. As he takes some radiant damage.
Okay.
Keep him from... He cannot regenerate now.
Oh, all right.
What happened to your fire?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thank you. First mistake I've ever made.
Cast
Nice.
bolt. Flying around. Who's it hitting?
You could hit any of us.
Like it. Don't hit the cannon. That's the only thing we don't want is a cannon.
Ooh, it does the bad guy. Yeah. Very nice.
What happened? What did you do?
He's coming down and hitting the Simota.
Oh.
Or not. He's
Attempting.
threatening it, though.
He
Attempted.
was threatened by fire and
Alright,
spiritual
shows-
weapons and a cleric and a big ass teddy bear.
Show us what bears do to things in the woods.
Mauled them.
Aw.
Let's go to the mall.
Slowly whittling it away.
Ah,
Is Rag going to
Alright.
try out for the Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
all right, homunculus. Movement. No movement.
I don't think you can. Can you get somewhere where you can get everybody? Here? No. There?
No, stay
think that
and
everybody
get
can.
Dudius because he's there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nobody's hurting Ilios anymore, so.
Yeah.
He's good.
So this guy. No.
She'll do all friendly and then just
Oh,
kick off Dudius.
he's just moving. That's it. That's all he can do. He didn't do nothing.
Yeah, the homunculus,
Down,
not.
down or up.
Right.
It's Justin's
Well,
turn.
Justin's
Justin.
next.
Oh, let me.
Where do you
This
want him to
is
move to?
He's not. He's done.
All right.
But I got
Justin.
target. Can I just like
Do all
target
friendlies
all
and then
friendly
deselect
and then
Ilios.
Deselect. I was working on it. And where'd
You
it
said
go?
Dudius selected when you did that.
Oh. How do I?
Click on the Justin token,
Nice.
then do the select all.
That mean your monster gets a healing potion? Is that what you're saying?
100 biddies? I don't know.
Or
All right,
not.
here we
Or
go.
not.
I know how to do this guy.
You do?
Where'd it go?
Show me.
Oh, here it is. Temporary hit points. Not any better. All right, and
any worse.
Justin is going to also shoot this thing with his crossbow again.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he does. He's good with that. Should get him
Twang.
something. I think that's all he can do.
Ilios.
All right, we'll do it in reverse order this time. Goodness sakes.
And what do you have to beat to
15.
retain? Oh, geez. Okay.
Ah.
So more often than not, you'll lose control.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's him again.
Well, if it's in the context of it's attacking the enemies, most likely, then who cares, right? You
Yeah.
like throw it
that's
in a
fine.
room
Oh,
with just
hit him. Hit him.
You lock the
all
door.
enemies. Yeah.
Burned a lot of damage.
All
Burn the
right.
sucker up.
Rag
Should
looks
I keep
disappointed.
maintain concentration?
Uh,
Let's see.
You believe you're out of combat.
Before his rage runs out, Rag wants to run over here to check the rest of the room.
Okay. When you find an ancient red dragon. No.
Duty sends his spiritual weapon with him just in
Level up.
case. We got another minute. we get.
All right. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything up.
It's probably
Yeah,
Yeah,
without-
there seems
to
to
a
be
good.
some broken bits of stuff.
We keep moving in a little.
All right. So rage would expire.
See, if I maintain the fire, then they could just keep attacking you every round.
Yeah.
Keep that rage.
Yeah. Keep that 4d6 damage.
Alright, I will unlock tokens.
All right. I guess we begin searching.
Yeah.
Can't even move Homunculus when he's not locked.
Nope. Because you're not owned. Just like I can't move your token.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've tried.
Yeah.
Alright. So let me give me an investigation check.
Who? Everybody?
People who are looking.
People who are searching.
Duty is also
Dead average.
Alright. Go find the table.
Nice.
We know what Justin's doing.
So
Not
Ilios
helping.
didn't find anything because Justin fumbled.
Right?
Nice.
But Duty is
Just
find
offset
something.
the fiddle.
Yeah. Stand by. Stand by. You find some treasure, like, because treasure's always good.
Look, somebody buried something over here.
Is it a body?
No, I think it's
It's not.
I think it's a +1 crossbow.
Oh. Sure it wasn't a +1 great axe.
And a +1 great axe.
Hey. What are the odds?
It's a crossbow mounted on top of a great axe.
It's a crossbow that shoots great axes.
You
A
find
mighty big crossbow.
some shit from Gauntlet or something
Like
Warrior
Ballista.
Food
Uh,
Valley. It's a great access.
You
forage.
find under one of these boxes,
That's
you
Rag in
find a
level 6.
cache with lots of coinage. Lots of coinage.
Nice.
Lots of coinage.
Look at all these coins.
Of the
Sure
super
they
not
aren't
valuable.
lead.
It's a
Let
trap.
me just
Yeah,
let me
a
put
mimic.
these in the party sheet the old-fashioned way, and then I will actually give you the values correctly. All right, you find 2,000 copper pieces. You're pretty excited about that. You find
We've got a bag of
1,100
Are they rolled?
silver pieces.
If they're not rolled, we
No,
can
they're
leave them.
loose.
Anybody got a shovel?
And you find 90 gold pieces.
It took us 3 hours to sit here and count them all out.
Pretty much. It's the next day already. Yeah, no, just kidding. I mean, you just basically find all the coins and say, hey, we have the satchel. In
Wait.
there.
Yeah, dump it in there. We'll sort it out later.
Ilios has scales. He could weigh them. He just estimated that there's 2,000 by weighing.
That'd actually be a funny artificer thing is the coin counter bag of holding.
It also
Coin
has
sorting, counting.
it also has the
It
little
wraps 'em up for ya.
dispenser on the side too, where you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Well, we have reached a logical ending point for our adventure.
A logical ending point for our adventure. Well,
All
if we
new
do
characters.
math for 2 weeks, that's gonna put us for the 28th, and I will not be here.
Yeah, me neither. Well,
Okay. Nothing on
I
28th.
will be
January.
somewhere.
So that takes us
Yeah,
to
so
the 11th
Yeah,
of January.
next year.
Yeah.
It feels like a month away.
Whole
It
year
is.
away.
It will be a month away, but in the future. But as we're talking, I'm delaying because I'm going to go see if there's somebody we should go raid before we get out of here.
All right, we can go.
However, Tuesday I am running Curse of Strahd if all the players are able to make it,
Oh.
at least 4 of them, and then that's it for a little while. Friday,
Sorceria, with any luck.
maybe, yeah. Whoa,
It's been, what, 2 months?
yeah. I don't even know. I lost one of my eyeballs too somewhere. I don't know where it went. I think my dog stole it.
Check under the desk.
He ate it.
Yeah, I think it's under the desk somewhere. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Havoc, who is running Sunless Citadel and doing some Dungeons and Dragons on Fantasy Ground. So hey,
Nice. Go right
if you
ahead.
haven't already started, try to have a good weekend. Mm-hmm. Say, we got to start the raid. We're here.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks everybody.
All right, so just a couple seconds, and we're gonna raid Havoc.
And thank you for the biddies on Drake's behalf.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at all them goblins. All right. Good night, everybody. See ya.
See you. Bye.